Hello. I got to thinking about transferable skills. So then I got thinking about PE. In PE, we do a lot of things. A lot of activity-based things, and we learn a lot of skills. Like prancercising, throwing a ball, teamwork, and good sportsmanship. Each of these are transferable skills because you can use these in other activities and things that you need to do, like in other classes or in outside of school events like Boy Scouts. So back to those four original skills. Prancercising is a good skill because it can help people by teaching them how to do an early form of dancing. Like if they're not good at it, they can eventually get good at it and start being good at dancing. And this is transferable because you can go to parties and you'll be able to dance and things like prom. It also introduces someone to learning routines, and this is good for things like stretching routines and playing routines in things like tennis and baseball. Throwing a ball is a good skill because it allows you to play many different sports, like football compared to rugby, compared to choop ball, and it also improves hand-eye coordination, and this is really great because it branches out into a lot of things, almost everything actually, from turning a lamp on to playing video games. Teamwork is a transferable skill that we learned this year in PE, and it's a great thing to have. It helps people finish projects on time, do projects well, and helps everyone have a better time. So we use this skill in not just PE, of course, but we use it in all the other classes, and eventually we'll be using it in our jobs. Because no one works alone. In our PE class, I'd really like to learn about dancing. Like I talked recently about prancercising, I think dancing would be a great thing to learn. First off, it's fun, and then second off, it helps you with the way you see yourself. I think that each athletic-based transferable skill is good because it helps with hand-eye coordination, which can help me in my preferred career, electrical engineering. Mainly just because it requires a steady hand for creating circuits and things, though. And then teamwork transferable skills also help me because circuits are so complex now that there has to be whole teams working on just one circuit. So it'll help me deal with my team. Skills like good sportsmanship just help me with getting along with teammates, because getting along with them is very important. During PE class, we learned a lot of different types of stretches. So I'm going to go over ballistic stretching first. I chose to do a bouncing touch your toes stretch. Don't try this at home. For dynamic stretching, I chose to do slow, controlled leg swings. And by the way, yes, that is a challenging range of motion for me. For active stretching, I chose to do planks. For passive stretching, I chose to do a wall calf stretch. For static stretching, I chose a non-bouncing touch your toes stretch. And for isometric stretching, I didn't really have a stretch name for this, so trying to lift your arms up whenever they're being held down. It's very important to stretch before and after exercising. This prevents your muscles from becoming too inflamed from soreness or use. It can also improve your range of motion and help with your performance in sports and other athletic things. And it prevents cramps. So in that case, only you can prevent body cramps. To help your fitness, I think that knowing your body is actually secondary. I think the primary thing is that you actually have to have the incentive to want and help your fitness. And then that leads into knowledge. You need to know about your body so that you can help it. Everyone has their own needs after all. For instance, if you're a stamina person, maybe you should work on your strength. Or if you're a little bit overweight, you could change your diet just to be more healthy. But you need to know what you're doing wrong and what type of body you have, so that way you can know how to change things. Having knowledge of your body is what also allows you to change your fitness and help it. For example, endomorphs and ectomorphs should definitely participate in different types of exercises and eat differently.